Yo, look at how sad this is, bro. This this gave me like a vibe, like, oh man, why did this have to go down like this, bro? And a lot of things happen in the world, you feel me? But not like so, bro. Like I feel like things have to happen, right? And the way they say, like, because God or your higher power may want it to, whatever, right? It all sounds real good, right? But this is sad. Tell me no, bro.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
New York City, we in the building, baby. Facts. Let's check this out, bro, because this is I think it's sad, and I just wanted to tune into it first before we get into everything else. Yeah, I just saw it. I just found out about it, and it hit me like boom. Like, wow, bro. Imagine my kid. Like, you could do things to somebody else. You could be running wilding in the street, but it's nothing like your seed on the floor, bro. I couldn't. I go, but somebody. Oh my God, bro. But let's see this guy.
People running away from my son, and I see my son laying there crawling, and I'm like, damn, Amari. So I jump back over the counter with the baby. At this point, the gunman left out of the building, and then I had my baby and my girl was in the corner, and they had all ran out the back door. So I'm like, I'm on top of Amari. I'm trying to grab him. I'm like trying to see where he's hit, because he's just sitting there just going, and I'm,
Yo, why he did that though, bro? He said, holy snap, that sound effect, bro. He probably could picture him. Like, bro, could you imagine your seat on the floor and the last thing you remember him? Like, bro.
the gunman left out of the building, and then I had my baby and my girl was in the corner, and they had all ran out the back door. So I'm like, I'm on top of Amari. I'm trying to grab him. I'm like trying to see where he's hit, because he's just sitting there just going, and I'm just like, man, I'm like, where you hit at? Where you hit at? And I look, and he had a hole the size of a nickel on his chest, and I'm just like, oh God, like, what am I gonna do? And the bullet where it was at, it was like near his heart, and I'm just like, I'm trying to like soothe him and tell him keep fighting, and I, you know, I tried to, I wanted to give him CPR, but I didn't want to move him any certain way to where, like,
Why he didn't give him CPR though, bro? I get it. You didn't want to move him anyway, but maybe he could have saved his life. But anything, you know, you can't blame the father, right? But maybe he could have saved him. But that's going to be on his head for the rest of his life. What about if I would have gave him CPR and bring him back like boom, boom? You get it? So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think he didn't want to put his lips on him, you heard? Nah, chill.
I would have made matters worse, and then bullets started coming back in there. Boom, 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 boom. Bullets started coming back, but he didn't. The shooter didn't come back in the building. They stood at the door and was shooting.
What was this? That was that crazy white dude? What was it? A shootout or what? Like, was that man with the hat? Don't tell me he went out there and started shooting rapidly, that white dude. There was a white dude that they ran up on him, and he had these guns and this idea of going out and shooting innocent people, bro. These people are crazy out this world, bro. Nah, he didn't do that, bro.
And so I grabbed him and I drug him and the baby to the side, and I gave my girl the baby, and I tried to get on the phone to call 911, but it was so I couldn't even think of what the address was, like, you know, and me being as a dad, I feel like I failed at that because I didn't know exactly where we was at, but I didn't know it was gonna be a damn massacre.
But I called.
Yo, hold up. Why I feel like he's gonna say, like, nah, bro, I'm only joking. Yeah. Like, he don't even sound real saying this stuff. What is it about him? Is the audio or what? It sounds like I don't know. Maybe it's because he sounds like a kid when he talks too, right? Maybe it's because he wants to cry. I don't know.
Yeah, so she ended up calling, and I was sitting right there, and then they said the police are here. After about, like, I say 2 or 3 minutes of the chaos going on, they were saying the police, and I'm like, well, where they at? Because my son isn't here dying. It's little girls, there's people in here laying down like hit. So I'm like, where are the police at? They like, oh, they outside. They don't want to come in because they think there's somebody in here. I'm like, think there's somebody in here. So then like, you know, the girl came and she was like, you got to put pressure on, you got to put pressure on the wound. So I'm like, all right, I'm trying to put pressure on it. Then she come and put pressure on it. And then they was like, you got to give him CPR. So I started blowing on him, and blood the blood just kept, the blood. Oh God. The blood just kept coming out his face. And I'm like, man. So I just started trying to give him CPR, and the girl started pumping on his chest, but I'm trying to keep something over his chest. And then the police come running through the door with their guns, acting like they superheroes, but everybody in here hitting, they running out the back door where all the kids went. All the people that's trying to survive, they ran out the back. Y'all chasing somebody who ain't even out here, like, you know, hurt nobody. I'm like, the kids is right here that's hurt, laid out. So then they come around me talking about, oh, you know what, let us do our job and this and that. And they gave the girl like a foot wrap thing or whatever. And they say put pressure on the wound, So then we keep pumping. He was like 30 pumps, and give him CPR. So then we working that, and I'm just sitting there looking like this ain't working. I'm like, I gotta get up out of here. So I'm like, son, man, just hold on. And I'm like, where's the ambulance? And they was like, oh, the ambulance just got here. I'm thinking the ambulance coming out. The police get around me like, oh, let us do our job. I'm like, y'all ain't doing y'all letting my son die. So then I run outside, the ambulance still out there in the damn street. They out here trying to tell motherfuckers outside, oh, don't do this, don't do that. So I had to grab one of the paramedics. I'm like, man, my son is dying. I'm not finna let my son die in here like that. So
damn, the news is just letting him talk, right? I know that it's good that he talks, but the news, they don't never let nobody talk. He's getting kind of busy. You heard, respectfully, right? He's supposed to talk. His seed just died. I get it. But he's talking more than the average individual on the news. Don't matter who dies. Respectfully, I never seen them allow nobody to talk as much as this man. Respectfully, right? Or I'm bugging out.
And we ran back in there. And he was like, oh, we got to get him outside. So then, you know, we picked him up and then we put...
Like, I would think this is a movie or you get it? Like, if I just played it, Pop, like, yo, this is the news or what? You get it? Maybe you don't, bro.
We just carried him all the way outside to the street and laid him out on the street. Then they got this machine to, like, you know, the pump, just keep pumping his heart. And... you know, like, they was like, we got to get him on the gurney. Like, we got to get him on the gurney now. And then this girl out here laid out. They got old boy out here laid out. So then they put him on the gurney. And then I'm like, man, can I ride there back there with him? They was like, no, you can't ride back here. You can ride in the front row. And I'm just like, man, like on the movies, like, they always let people ride in the back. So I'm just kind of tripping, like, why they ain't let me ride in the back? So then they was like, oh, it's too many cars. It's too much people out here. So we're going to have to wait and we're going to make an entry. Then we're going to have to make an exit. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever you got to do, we need to get there. So they make a little exit to get out of there, and I asked the paramedic, like, okay, like, why y'all driving so slow? Like, anytime I see the paramedics, like, they doing 100, he like, oh, well, we got to drive at a certain speed so, you know, they can do their job back there. So I was like, man, that's understandable. Like, I understand that, because I'm like, okay, I'm panicking right now, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, I don't want them to get in an accident or something else happening where we don't make it to the hospital. So I had to calm myself down. So when we get to the hospital, this is probably around like 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And I keep asking him, like, is he all right? I'm like, is he all right? I'm like, Amari, keep fighting. And I'm just, you know, and it's just like going through my head over and over and over. My baby just sitting there.
My God. Damn, bro. He just broke down. Like, I can't. Right? Man, I feel bad for him, bro. I really do, bro. I feel that, brother.
So she calls, she tell me that KK got hit, but KK is okay. And I'm like,
oh, his name was KK. The blood. You know KK?
okay, thank God. I'm like, okay, I seen my baby. And then I'm like, where's Pierre? Because in the midst, then he was lost. And they was like, oh, he's fine. So we get to the hospital, they like, oh yeah, when we get there, you're gonna have to go out here, and they just basically let me out to another room, and I'm just like, why y'all sending me out to a room? Why y'all don't take me up there with my son? Why can't I be in the same triage with him and just see him fight?
Oh, he was in the hospital causing chaos, bro. Our people be bugging, bro. Yo, you black brother, why must you go in there? They probably hate him at the hospital. He just went there for his son was dying, you heard? And the people in there wish you would have got shot. Believe me, bro. I'm not even playing. I'm just being real. And we don't like real no more, you heard? Yo, homeboy went in there and got black on them and started disrespecting dudes. Nah, bro. They probably could have bring your son back. Facts. I'm a doctor. You talk to me disrespectful, but he's dying. I promise, bro. I know it's foul, but that's how we give it up as humans. We very foul. Welcome to Foul City.
Or just be there to hold his hand or anything. They didn't let me do none of that. That's why I think my son was already gone before we even got to the hospital.
And this dude looked familiar though, bro. But then again, I think he's black. All my black friends, they all look alike, bro. Respectfully.
So then after 7, 8 hours of just waiting at the hospital, they keep telling people, oh, we can't give anybody any information because we trying to get all everybody's we trying to interview everybody and get all the questions that we need. But I had been interviewed twice and I had already talked to an officer. So at this point, I'm done talking. I'm trying to figure out where my son is and how and what's his condition. They just then like about an hour later, they come back downstairs with my son's jeans all cut up. He was like, oh, we had the officer give me my son's jeans. Talking about we had to cut up his pants to get him off of him. And then I'm looking. He got feces on it. I'm like, man, like, why? Like, what's going on? Like, is he okay? Oh, I can't tell you that. So I'm just like, okay. So now I'm feeling like, okay, this is bad because they done gave me, y'all done came down here and gave me a pair, the only jeans he had on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just gave me some, and I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Like, cause
what's going on? Your shorty about to die. Chill out.
we was the first ones there from that incident, so I'm like, damn, should I be getting the news first? And then other people just start coming in, and then it was just a whole waiting game, and then they didn't really start answering questions until a lady spoke up, and then people started getting angry. Like
I think he don't got no respectfully. I think he don't got nothing else to beef about, and he's going about how the hospital did A, B, and C wrong towards him, and this is a lawsuit. Like, you get it? Like, our people are the worst, bro. You get it? They trying to find out a way. Like, bro, I'm getting some paper for them because they violated. They did A, B, and C wrong. Don't matter what the doctors do to save a family member of yours that passes away. Trust me, you probably listening and you're going to be like, yeah, right, whatever, right? And I promise you, somebody dies close to you and you have to go to that hospital, you're putting in a lawsuit, bro. For the stupidest shit in Africa. Facts. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not putting in no lawsuit, nothing. Plenty of people died in my family. And I'm like, you stupid? Come on, let's break the fuck out, bro. Like, she's dead, bro. Like, put a lawsuit for why? They look for beef with the doctors, all types of shit, bro. You ain't getting $1. You're going to waste more money than what you ever going to make, bro. And first of all, why would I want to make up a lie on somebody and then have to wait 5-6 years to get any type of money, bro? Just show me where the money's at anywhere. I'm going to get it right then and there. I promise you. Ask anybody. Facts. I'm going to wait years. Yeah. I may not even live to make it to that lawsuit. Get the fuck out of here. You got to be kidding me, Joey. This is sad, bro.
Here for 6 hours and y'all ain't saying nothing, and y'all telling people that we coming down here and we gonna talk to y'all. Then they come down there and was like, oh, we don't have any answers for y'all, and then they just came back down there and said, oh, we waiting on the sheriff department to get more answers, and we like,
oh yeah, he definitely trying to sue. But check this out. It says they took my baby. Heartbroken dad mourns son killed in Stockholm. What? Stockholm mass shooting. That was a mass shooting? I think that white boy that went out there had the blicky, if I'm not mistaken, right? It wasn't the white dude. Another white dude got locked up and he had mad guns. He had like over 200 and semi guns, probably more. I probably said a low number. I know it sounds like, yeah, right, but believe me, bro. Facts. He could have had 200, bro. Trust me, 200 is nothing, the amount of guns. Believe me. 200 is nothing. I'm telling you. So if a white dude, not because of money wise, right? Because you could be Puerto Rican, Dominican, black, whatever, and you could have way more money than any white man or white dude I ever known in my life. We tend to get that wrong. You see a white person, you affiliate them with they got money, and that's a lie. All the white people that I know, not all of them, but a vast majority are bums. Facts. I promise you. And the kids in my family have and generate more income than them. Facts. That's like right now on the internet. I be on these other platforms, right? And a dude will be like, "Yeah, dude, I'm this and that. I make this content. I'll be like, yo, bro, you know who I am? Respectfully, not even showing off, right? I may be drifting because I do the car thing and all that. Boom. And I'll be like, yo, I'm so-and-so, bro. Yeah, right, but go look me up. They look me up, and I give them a smaller platform than this, but it gets mad views and got thousands of likes, right? And the nigga come back, yo, what's up? Now he want to talk. Now I don't want to talk to you, nigga. You get it? You bugging. You only talking to me because you figure, oh, shit, dude. Oh, my God. Like, yo, bro, people are so pathetic, bro. I just showed them a channel, and that channel don't even have, like, 5,000 followers or something. And he's like, yo, how did you get that channel to pop that big? I'm like, that big? You call that big? Respectfully, I'm like, bro, I get thousands of subscribers and followers on all my channels on the daily basis, bro. Not even trying to show off. I'm telling him, like, yo, I could show you how to do it. Facts. You get it? But if you chose to speak to me like a disrespectful dude, I don't want to help you now. You get it? Facts, man. Dudes are crazy, bro. I don't know, bro, but this guy, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But hopefully the kid died, right? And it's sad. But you can't tell a person how to mourn either. I don't know how he's supposed to look or act, right? That's the way he acts when he's going through something, but I don't know.
Answers from who? Because everybody here was either at this party and we told y'all whatever we knew, and all we seen was one gunman. And I don't even think everybody seen the gunman, because as soon as he came in there shooting, people just took off running. I was the only person that actually got to see the gunman, because I looked dead at him when he started shooting, but he had on all black. What else you want me to tell me? Well, tell you, like, he had on all black, he had a mask, you know what I'm saying? And like, I can't say he was light-skinned, dark-skinned, had long hair, short hair. I don't even know his name. I barely even knew half of the people. And I know people probably right, well, they shouldn't even been there. But like, you ain't gonna know until you was put in a situation where you like, okay, well, maybe not. Like,
if I know about what? The ETFs? What? Can't see what's that. I'll check it out later.
Yeah, I would have rather not have went to the party. My son really didn't want to go. He wanted to go play night hoops. But we was invited by some family friends, and I don't associate with everybody that was in that party. I was there on the behalf of my baby, my daughter, and my younger kids, because the person who threw the party, her son, played with my son. You know, her daughter is the same age or a year older than my little baby girl. Her mama birthday is the same day as my daughter's. So that's where these connections just started coming in at. Like, whoever else was there, I had no social relationship with them or anything like that. The only thing was that they were associated with people that are rapping out of that area, and my son so-called listened to some of their music or knew about them and just wanted to meet somebody. That's just like me wanting to meet the Jacka or Mac Dre or somebody that from my era.
In your era, nigga said the Jacka or Mac Dre. Who the fuck are those dudes? But whatever. What you said that you want to do what? You want to sell what? Dividends, so forth. What's that? We got to sell something? If I got to sell something, you know, the only thing I'm selling, you heard? Facts. But, nah, I got a lot of things I sell on the internet. Facts. Believe it or not, bro, I generate pretty decent income off the internet. Oh, the stock market. Yeah, I've been into that. I've been doing that. But I generate geographical wealth, bro. You talking about real money, or you talking about little slum brum crumb, the dumb, the diggy dumb. New York City. Gangsters, bro. Who's a gangster in New York? Nobody. There's no more gangsters. They left. They moved away. Yo, you believe me check this out. I'm gonna tell you something. I just got this phone, right? It's a new phone, bro, right? The only thing is a little smaller than the one that I had, but it's still is the S25, right? Official phones, right? Could you believe I dropped it and broke it already? You see the line right there? Do you see it? You see that? It's brand new, bro. Facts. It's so new that it still has the front. You get it? I haven't even put my picture and I broke it already. It hit something. Pop. Look, you see the line? You see that? Pop. Then there's another one up here. Pop. But they because there's it has the plastic on it. You get it? But right here is chipped a little bit. And then you see the line? Pop. You see that? Brand new phone, bro. Brand new. I promise you. Remember, I needed my phone, right? So I went, I was waiting for this one. It came in the mail, ping. And that's why, you can see it, or you can't see it. So I can't feel it or nothing, right? And it didn't mess up the phone itself. When I turn it on, I can't see the line. You get it? I can't see the line. But when I shut it off or put it down, pop, the line is in there. You see it? That shit has me tight, bro. Because I'm like, now what I'm gonna do? Like, it still works. It's good. And it's sealed. Like, this thing, all I gotta do is put the better plastic, and I was gonna put it. Maybe that's why it broke. But that shit had me tight, bro. I didn't even have it for a day. Facts. I didn't even have it a day, bro. Today's my birthday. It got here on my birthday, bing, and it drops on my birthday, and it breaks. What I'm gonna do now? Like the case with the other one, the other phone I had is the same. It was the same thing, but it was longer. It was the longer one. You get it? And these are not the cheap, respectfully, not the cheap Galaxy phone. These are the S Ultra 25s. So you could look it up. The cheapest you're gonna get them is starting at the cheapest, and they renewed those shits that they sell like that. They're gonna give it to you for like $1,000 something. Brand new, you're gonna get it for like 2,000 change or 1,900, the cheapest if you find a company. I promise you. I waited all that time for it to get here, dropped it, and bing, look. You see it? But it's nothing. The thing has all marks on it because I kept rubbing my hand on it. Like, I don't feel it. I don't feel the line. You get it? But it's there. When I turn it on, I can see it. I can see it. Like, damn, bro. I don't even want to send it back, bro, because I need my jack. And just to be like days without a jack, bro, again, that's a whole lot, bro. I told my shorty, she was like, but what happened? I'm like, bro, you're not going to believe. I called her. I'm like, yo, you're not going to believe what just happened to me, babe. What happened? I broke the phone. What? How the fuck? You know, your people's just like, bro, this dude is just, she looking at me like, you're a savage. That's why you broke it. She thinks I grabbed the phone and slammed it. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, I hate, check this out, right? Like, yo, respectfully, I'm a human being, bro. I know that a lot of people may not think so. My family don't think so either. My girl don't think so. Nobody thinks so. They look at me like a monster. Like, you're a monster. You're a savage, right? And I'm like, bro, it goes to show how people don't know you or pay the least attention to you, because I've changed a whole lot, bro. Facts. I changed so much, bro. And I didn't change like towards the hood, like towards a nigga, towards the streets. I'm talking about with my fam or people. So let me clear that up. People that I make my fam, right? Like my wifey, like that, right? But they look at you the same way. Come on, why would I want to break my phone? Like, why would I want to just grab my phone and go and throw it on the floor and let it break? Like, that's what you make me think that you're saying. You feel me? When no, bro, I received the phone. Boom, I'm putting things together. Boom, I go to get up. The shit just flips, boom, bang, and it hit the metal. Yo, it just so happens that it landed like this. Pop, the glass hit the metal. Now I'm like, yo, leave that shit there, bro, because I don't even want to pick it up and see it broken, and I'm going to just wow out. You get it? So then when I had to go, it was like, all right, chill. I got to smoke break time before I go live. So I had to pick it up. I said, holy shit. So I went downstairs, boom. And I'm like, yo, I got to tell this to my girl, bro. I hit her up. I'm like, yo, you're not going to believe this. What? I've been stressed out all this time with no phone, yo, because I usually have 2 or 3 phones. But I ran them all up. Like the other ones, they went out of style. One of them, I rocked that nigga to sleep. So I always have a lot of phones around, right? But lately, we've been buying the phones. Like, don't get it twisted. I buy them before, right? But I would buy like a phone off of you. My man who have a phone, yo, boom. Yo, boy, let me get 200 or 300. Boom, yo, here, boom, whatever, right? And then I have like my regular phone, like my phone. But I'll still buy phones off of everybody else because I utilize them. I can have 5 phones. I'm going to use them. Mind you, these phones, we spend $2,000 and change, you could say, a piece, because we buying the cases, the covers, everything that costs money. This shit just drops. Bang! After I waited like a whole, I just got it right now. You get it? I get it today. Pop. And it breaks. I had it for like a few hours, if that. So that shit is depressing, bro. Word. But it didn't get me too mad. You want to know something? What saved it from getting me too mad? Like the screen is not really broken. You get it? If you look at it, it's not broken. I can still chill with it like that. You feel me? Because nothing is here. You get it? I don't even feel it or nothing, but I can see the line. But everything has to be off. Pop, like ping. All right, so you have to turn it like this. Now I see 1. It goes from right here, from the corner right here, all the way. Pop, and then I see like 4 lines. Boom, boom. Then it's just like chaos. Like 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's hit pretty bad, right? Even though it was low. But it's something that you can't see, and it didn't fuck up the phone. You feel me? Like normally my other phone, pop, it cracked, and the shit was like, bzz, it just went left, right? This one, oh shit, I didn't see this big screen. There's another crack. So this shit got like 6 splits, bro, and it's still working like brand new. And I just got it, bro. That shit is crazy, right? But check it. Like this, you can't see it. Can't see nothing wrong with it. It's clear, like a clear phone. Even while I'm looking at it, I can't see it. I can't see nothing wrong with it when I'm in the phone. You get it? That's how light the cracks are. But when I shut it off, pop, you can see a slight line there, a slight line there. You get it? But you have to shut the phone completely off. And even, yeah, you can see it. Even when it's off, you really gotta look. You get it? So I'm good, bro. I'm not gonna send it back or nothing, bro. Facts, I don't got time to be waiting for my phone again. Nah, bro, I need to use this shit. Like, damn. Trust me, bro. Look, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, you can't see the lines, nothing. While the phone is on, you can't see nothing. Now, that's how light the cracks are. You get it? But when it goes off, there you're gonna see the cracks. But I'm gonna just chill with it like that, bro. Because I'm not gonna keep. I'm hoping I go like this and the line and it goes away. You heard? Like, oh shit, it cleared up. Yo, look. So there's nothing on it now. Tell me you can't tell nothing cracked there. Look, I'll put it close. Clear, bro. Clear. Clear. But it's when it's there, you could probably see it. You still can't see it. The lines are very light, but they long as fuck, bro. It's from here, all the way up here, and then it got 3 or 4 lines this way. So the lines are long, but you can't tell. So it's like a slight crack. You get it? It's like a scratch. Like a cat or a lion got mad and just went. But you can't. Oh, shit. It's across. It's like this. Bang. The whole top screen. There's a line right there. That's bad. This shit did some work, bro, when it fell. Damn, look at that shit. It's a line right here. Look, like that. Pop, there. And then one there. It goes like this. Foom. And then it goes foom. And then pop, pop, pop. It's crazy. But you have to have it off and look real good to see the lines. Y'all can't even see it there. Yo, what's up, bro? Oh, my God, bro. So yeah, bro, I'ma just chill with it. Like, oh my God, now I seen it a lot. That one line, oh, it's the light. But yeah, you can't tell. But I'ma tell you one thing. Yeah, and it's gonna be good. It's not gonna mess up. But it'll mess up if I start. I gotta take off this plastic. I gotta put another one. I hope when I peel off the plastic, it don't peel off the glass. But if it starts peeling up the glass, then I'll leave it. I'll push it back down. Fuck that. But yeah, but there's no sense in sending it back. It's super light. I know it's there, but you can't see it. Once I turn it on and I'm on the phone like this, you can't even see them at all, period. You just see like a one little dot. You can't even see it. Once it's on like that, like the phone, you can't see none of that. Facts. Oh, tú me ves. Ok. Gracias, papi, se te quiere. My man, he's like, nah, I know you good. I'll be seeing you on the tube. He don't know no English. My man Fino, he know English, but he don't talk it that much. You get it? Yo, I hate when this thing be doing that subscriber count, that this YouTube thing, like it starts crying about this right here. Meanwhile, it's good. I'm gonna put one up just so it could switch back to normal. Because it says that the count is low, so I put it up 200. which I never should be doing that, but lately they've been greedy with that thing. Look, I just switched it, bro. I just put it up. And YouTube is still saying that it's too low. How, bro? If I just put it up. But they don't change it that quick. I put it up 200 because and it shouldn't be up that high. But if I put it up, then all you guys are not going to be able to see the content. So I'll be putting it low. So that's how you know they're not paying their bills over at YouTube. You get it? Because I put it at what it reaches for. And it's saying this stream current bit rate 2,900 and something, and I had it way higher than that. And now I put it up even more higher. But what happens is that the higher I put it, the least you guys are gonna see it. You get it? And now it says good connection. Could you believe that? When it's supposed to say excellent. With what I just put, it's supposed to be like popping, like, yo, that's lit. And it's still not lit. So look, I'm going to put it again. I'm going to put it up a little more. And this is too high, bro. But I need that thing to go away. It might shut off for some of you guys, respectfully. You might not be able to see it. Like, if it don't fix up there, bro, y'all playing. Look, some of y'all not going to see it now. Because now it went to excellent, but it's super high. I mean, high to the way I really put it here on this channel. And I put it lower so like that you guys could see it. But that means that YouTube is getting strict with their thing. They're not letting you rock no more super low bit rate, because they've been letting me rock it like that for years already. Now you stop. Now it says excellent connection, of course. But I had to put it all the way up, right? I'm going to tell you the number I put it up to. Let me check. Ping. I forgot. So I put it. Where did I put it at? Oh, I put it to 3,600. Let me see if I put it to 34. It didn't even let me rock 34, bro. It's going to stay at 36. And it was letting me rock 32 for a minute. Like, good. Let's see, 34. Because I got to put it lower because that's good for you guys. Like, the lower I put it, and it lets it rock at 1080p, is better for you guys. For your internet connection and all that. Facts. So there I have it at 34. I don't know if it's going to switch up and start crying. But this is what I do. I like to test this thing. But I don't know. It looks like it's fine there. But if it goes left, it'll let me know. I'll just have to look at it. I hate that about YouTube, bro. So what you think I should do with that phone theory, bro? What is this thing here? What is this? Oh, this is the kid. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's the kid I went live with. You see, I be live with niggas. They just pull out bling blings. You heard? Look. Oh shit. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look, shorty wildin'. You heard? Look. You blinking, nigga. Yo, you just. I'm not even gonna play it because I'll be going off on dudes on certain spots. You heard? And they're gonna play it here, and then you heard YouTube is gonna It's bad enough I put the blink, but that's a toy gun. You know that's a toy. That's the toy. But dudes be wilding over there, bro. But here's the thing. I be telling dudes, homie, where you live at, right? Because you posting up with mad blinky thongs and all that, right? Like, boy, the FBI is looking at that and they going to your crib. Let's find out what happened. The kid, we know this kid is dead. That's sad.
Like,
Banana 2.
Oh, this is what they want to do. This is what you want to do. You're gonna make me switch up. Oh, this dude. What's this? Oh, this is that Chub Rock kid. I don't really like that kid too much, bro. Look at, so check this out. Florida man charged in 1997 in a murder of Jackson. This is crazy. Check this out. Eyewitness.
In connection with the murder of a woman whose remains were found on Gilgo Beach.
The case
On Gilgo Beach, her remains were found.
dates all the way back to 1997. Jessica Formoso
97, boy. Woo! Put a body in 97.
joins us right now with a look at how the suspect is connected to the case. Jessica.
Good morning, Kurt and Tashani. 28 years after the bodies of a woman and her 2-year-old daughter were found on Gilgo Beach, the suspected killer appeared in a Florida court Thursday. 66-year-old Andrew Dykes was charged with murder in the second degree.
Oh my, I hate with these dudes. Damn, you committed a murder so long ago that you're gonna wish you just had did it, bro.
During the court proceedings, we learned very little details. Now, we know Dykes, who has been living in Florida, was arrested on a fugitive...
Yeah, I'm live tomorrow too, every day at the regular time where I go live. I went late today because, you know, my phone fell. It's like I got my new phone, but now I feel like it's my old phone because it broke. But it's not broken. You get it? It's like cracked, and it's not... I'm good with it because I can't see it. Like, I could see it when I really look, when I look for it. And it's bad, bro. It's a long line. Yeah, the lines are long. But it's not cracked or broken where the phone is going to be no good. You get it? Like, you could chill with that whole screen like that and for years with that phone. But if it falls again and it falls... The way it fell, it happened like this. So you will wonder, like, how can it break? It doesn't have the plastic on the cover. Yeah, it has a cover, right? But it fell like this. Pop on its glass. The glass hit something that's like kind of sticking out, and what it hit was metal. It hit part of my my drifting setup. Well, I hose it. Whatever the fuck you call it, I even forgot. But whatever that thing is, right? It hit the frame. Bang! Facts. And that's what broke the phone. This guy's a murderer. Check him out while I go check on my dog. I think she took a shit. The wee-wee pad.
Murder warrant out
I gotta pick it up.
of Nassau County. Newsday reporting the 66-year-old is the man wanted for the 1997 death of Tanya Denise Jackson. Jackson was known as Jane Doe number 3 and also referred to as Peaches. Her remains were found at Hempstead Lake State Park in June of 1997. Other remains were found near Ocean Parkway over by Gilligo Beach, where her daughter's remains were found in 2011. Long Island architect Rex Heuermann, you see right there, was arrested in 2000.
I told you I was right. I know my dog, bro. Let me pick up this thing. Her little doodoo. Nobody else lives here. That's how you know I never be lying, nigga. Facts. But let me clean my dog, bro.
2023 in connection with several of the Gilligo Beach killings and later charged with murdering 7 women. However, Heuermann was never charged with the killing of Jackson or her daughter. Meanwhile, yesterday in court, documents state Dykes fled New York. He said a few words to the judge yesterday when asked if he would agree to be extradited back to New York.
You can waive formal extradition proceedings and voluntarily agree to return to the state of New York to address the charges in the warrant. You're not waiving any defenses you might have to those charges. You're just voluntarily agreeing to return to the state. You would do that by signing the document in front of you after reading it. We would provide that to the appropriate authorities in New York, and they would come and pick you up. Those are your 3 options at this time, Mr. Dykes. Do you have any questions for me at this time?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Do you know what you'd like to do, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to go to New York and defend myself.
Now unclear when he'll be extradited back here to New York. Now Nassau police identified Jackson back in April. They said she was a U.S. Army vet and a single mother living in Brooklyn at the time of her death. So far, no comment from Nassau nor Suffolk police. Kurt?
Okay, Jessica.
I just sketched an idea this morning and I now have a fully animated voiced over video. It's only 2 p.m. AI content creation is better than ever, and Artlist gives you all of the best tools in one place with one simple subscription. I used their state-of-the-art image generation to create a concept, animate my storyboard, and
even record the perfect voiceover without ever leaving my desk.
the result? a project that I only used to dream of creating. Over 30 million creators like me choose Artlist because they have the best creative AI and tools. But it doesn't stop there. Supplement their AI tools with all their high-end music, sound effects, and creative assets, and you've got an incredible one-stop shop for everything you need to bring your vision to life. Go to artlist.io and unleash your ideas today.
Hey everybody, Walton Goggins here. Starting a business is never easy, but with GoDaddy Aero, that endeavor is about to become a whole lot easier. Hey man, you got this? Create a website that looks like you know what you're doing, even if you don't know what you're doing, because you're using a website that developed a tool that knows exactly what it's doing. It helps you design a logo. This is what we came up with. We put it here, we put it everywhere on our website, and we even put it right here. What I'm telling you, from one central command center, you can have all your social media empire operating. You're doing it all, everything, fast. Let's go, Daddy!
Now, this case involves two different locations on Long Island, including Gilgo, and now it involves the west coast of Florida, where the man who detectives call a murder suspect is awaiting extradition to New York.
Page 41, Andrew Dykes.
66-year-old Andrew Dykes appeared before a judge on Thursday in Florida, charged with homicide in a Nassau County, Long Island case.
I'd like to go to New York and defend myself.
Acknowledged by detectives in Nassau on Friday.
There has been an apprehension in Florida related to a Nassau County homicide.
The arrest warrant was in relation to two connected cases. Tanya Jackson's headless body was found near Hempstead Lake State Park, near Lakeview, in 1997. The remains of her 2-year-old daughter, Tatiana Dykes, were found in Gilgo Beach 14 years later in 2011. Neither mother nor daughter could be identified for more than 2 decades in Tanya Jackson's case, leaving detectives to refer to her as Peaches because of the tattoo on her chest with an image depicting the fruit. But in April of this year, investigators announced a positive DNA identification.
Tanya served honorably in the U.S. Army.
That and a $25,000 reward apparently helped to lead to Andrew Dykes, placed under arrest on Wednesday at his home near Tampa, Florida.
You can see now why the identity of the victim is so important for the police in order to have it, in order to figure out who could have been responsible, who would have benefited from this, and then they build it out. Do I think maybe DNA was involved in this? I would probably say yes.
Joseph Jackalone is a retired cold case squad detective commander in the NYPD and criminology professor at John Jay College. He calls the new developments a big breakthrough and says that Dykes, the suspect, has been called the father of baby Tatiana by investigators, but for now, he's only charged in the murder of the toddler's mother. Jackalone also points out that because Dykes may get linked to Gilgo because the little girl's remains were found there, that could help in the defense of Rex Heuermann, the man charged in the killings of 7 of the 11 people whose remains have been unearthed at Gilgo.
The surprise here of arresting Andrew Dykes in the murder of Tanya kind of upsets that whole apple cart, so to speak.
The cold case expert points out that Andrew Dykes is charged only with the murder of Tanya Jackson and not their toddler. But the cold case expert says he expects that to change, possibly as early as next week when
a toddler? He killed the toddler too? And he finally gets caught after a lot of years, right? I'm supposing that that's what happened. That's is crazy, bro. Right? Samsung phones, hard body. Hard what? Yeah. Did I listen to Max B before he got bagged? Yeah, a little bit. Because here's my thing. I'm not too into like retarded motherfuckers, but Max B, I think right now Max B is the hottest rapper only because he's what's popping. Like the whole prison thing, coming out of prison. He didn't really glorify that too much. And I think him not talking, like the less you talk, the bad ill intent he gives. Like if I'm right, like Like sometimes you may see a nigga and he posts up on the net. Pop, yo, what up? The minute boy starts spitting, you like, oh shit, I'm out of here, bro. Right? Because that's not your vibe, or you don't dig what he's saying. You know how many times I come on the internet and there'll be a bird nigga watching or tuning in and he'll be like, what the fuck did this guy just say? Right? And he's a dick, right? But he'll be like, what he said? Like an idiot, bro. Right? And I'm like, I said to put my nutsack under your tongue. Like, you feel me? But they'll, like, me per se, bro, if I don't have nothing good to say to somebody, I'm not gonna say nothing at all, homie, right? And that's the best way to be, bro. But Max B, I listened to Max B years ago. I don't remember no song of his, right? So it wasn't like like I was a Max B super fan, right? Like I don't remember really no songs, right? Respectfully. Like until you play it and then I'm like, oh shit, yeah, because when you do music, like I rap. Whoever knows me knows I really, really rap. Like in real life, right? I'm nasty, right? Boom. So I grew up don't listen to nobody, because the minute you start listening to too many rappers, you're gonna sound like them. You get it? And I really, really took that shit to hard body Hito. You heard? Facts. I do that in real life, bro. No pretend, you heard? But check this out. What's up, bro? If you need anything, feel free to let me know, bro. Whatever you need, you heard? I got you, bro. You heard? I got you. I got you. What's up? What up? What up? I see you, bro. I see you. Lava, 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 low, 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 low. Yo, Samsung phones is whole body like John Gotti. They driving a Maserati, robbing everybody. Heard it? I got like 4 phones brand new that I dropped not even a month ago. Facts, not even a month old. Screen cracked. I can't even use it. Samsung and LGT. I learned to buy cases and film for screen. This phone's the longest phone I've had. Were I bought cases. I learned to buy cases and film for screens. What you mean film? What you mean film? The plastic that goes over the screen? I got that. My shit had the plastic on it. That's why it didn't break. If not, it would have broke. But like I said, you can't see it. I know it's there because I'm looking deep into the phone. You get it? Bro, it's a day old. Like I got it today. As soon as I turned a few things on, plop, it hit the metal. Facts. But like right now, I'm looking at it, I can't see it. But when I turn it that way, I can see it. Or when I turn it this way and the light hits it, pop, it's there. You get it? Facts. So that means it hit that corner and it splits all the way. Damn, and those cracks went all the way down to the full phone. It's to the end, like plop, and it shattered all the way to the end. Pop, and it shattered all the way to the top end. It's like 4 lines up there, 1, 2, 3, and then this 4th one goes all the way across. This one goes all the way down, but you can't see it, and it's not things that you feel. You don't feel them. Like, you get it? It's like a slight. You get it? You don't feel them, and the phone works perfectly. That's why I'm not crying. Like, I'm not too mad. You get it? Even though I just got the phone and waited all these days for like a week and some change, bro. Facts. I had things to do, put everything on standby. I told Mom, I didn't even think I told them. But when I download my texting app, I'll let him know, bro. Because I gotta meet my guy to turn in the PC to him next week, though. That's not happening tomorrow, the next day. But next week, I gotta give him his computer back, bro. Next Saturday. Because I've been dealing with this phone with having no phone thing. Facts. And now that I get it, it broke again. But it still works. It works. You get it? It works. So once I download, I haven't even downloaded most of my apps. Nothing in this shit. Facts. Like the apps that I use, what I call people with, what I text these niggas with. Right? Because I don't use my actual... Anyway. But anyway, if you watch this next week, I got you for sure, bro. My bad. Because at least I still got a phone. Hopefully, I'm not going to drop it again, right? Like that hard on some... What it is that it fell on the metal. Pop! You feel me? If it would have fell on the floor regular, none of that would have happened. But the metal sticking up hit the glass. Poof. Oh, snap. Facts. Yo, thanks a lot for hitting the like button, bro. It is there. It's there so you can hit it because it works. Yo, I don't understand how a motherfucker would come watch YouTube, right? See the like button and then wonder, homie, if you want, let's say, right, that you watch a creator. And I don't care because I get a lot of likes, bro, right? I don't give a fuck. I'm liked in real life, nigga. And tomorrow I'll go live and I'll get thousands of likes, right? The next day I'll get fucking a few likes. Facts. But I get thousands of likes all across every platform, bro. Facts. I'm on every platform. Disrespectfully, nigga. So, like, niggas come, they subscribe, and they won't hit like. Nigga, why you here for then? You just here to bite on a nigga's dick? Like, that shit is weird, bro. You get it? Like, it works better when you show love to the real thugs, nigga. And that's the problem, because you got a lot of fake, like all these cats. Yeah, I'm from New York. Nigga, you don't live in New York, you bitch-ass nigga. What it is, these faggot niggas, they come down, they meet a New York City nigga. The nigga lives in New York. Just because you live in New York, that don't mean that you gangster, nigga. There's plenty of pussies out here in New York, bro. Facts. So stop psyching the internet or anybody, nigga. I'm from New York. Nigga, you from New York, but you pussy. Facts. You's a bum. Facts, nigga. You're not outside. I'm lying? So these niggas, they want to interview somebody. You get a bum nigga, right? Nigga, you don't even live in New York. The nigga will get dressed, come down, meet the nigga in New York, sit in his office, and then you got to go all the way back home, all the way back upstate, nigga. And you had your 5 minutes of fame fronting to the internet, telling the internet, yo, I'm from New York, nigga. You don't live in New York, nigga. You get it? These niggas, fuck back in the days. Tell these niggas to name niggas to you that they roll with today, nigga. Today. Them niggas don't be with nobody, nigga. They be with the alcohol bottle, a bag of dope, or hit a crack, nigga. Them niggas is all fucked up. So, niggas, you know why niggas pick other niggas to interview? Because I don't do phony interviews like that, nigga. There's no nigga in the world, I don't care how many niggas you got following you, nigga. Me going on your platform is a up for you. Facts, nigga. I don't do those, nigga. Niggas don't even know niggas. A nigga will hit a nigga, yo, let me interview you. Nigga don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Nigga don't give a fuck about your gang. Nigga just want to be down and put some blood or Latin King shit on his platform, nigga. Facts, nigga. Niggas already know, nigga. You hit me, nigga, you better come correct, nigga. These niggas put any, yo, bro. people gotta understand, 90% of the niggas that I've interviewed, I put them on my platform to blow their cover, nigga, so you could see he's a pussy. You don't get it? Nigga, I'm joking and ranking on the niggas while I'm doing the interview, nigga. You get it? Now, King Papa, them niggas were locked up with me. Those are my peoples. Those are my real peoples. Like Papa, that nigga was there with me. He was with me in 1994, bro, when I was really putting in that work.